Hello and welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Fields and Skylines, and we are continuing Farming Simulator 25. Learn with me. We have jumped to Riverbend Springs, and in this learning video, we are going to be going over the in-game menuing, starting with, as you can see, the menus we currently have, which in the top left, we have our advanced controls. Uh, we can turn on our flashlight. We can select our camera view third person versus first person, and we can switch our hand tools or toggle our map view down below. The right menu you can see is just sunshine, August, the time, and how much money we have. And then if we jump into our right menu here, you can see it's a little bit different. Yes, the main submenus are still on the left, but then there or main menus are on the left, but then there's a sub menu for a lot of these, which we can cycle through. Like anytime those two arrows are green, it means we can cycle through the sub menus to see what they're pointing out. Like in the case of this one, farmland sub menu, you can see your farm uh, and all the land you have. You can also then select other farm pieces, and then you have another menu, buy or visit, where you can go or visit, buy or visit, which I like is cool. I think visit is cool because it lets you jump there quicker. So like if you want to think about buying it, you can see what's planted there or how the field looks, conditions, stuff like that. Um, we then need to jump back into the other one, and then we can keep going. We can create jobs. We can see what active jobs there are. Crop types. Will show like all of our crop types that are new in game and all of our ones we've come to love. We don't have precision farming yet, so I would guess the precision farming would probably jump in here possibly if it doesn't get its own menu when precision farming gets released. But like we have the growth, uh, soil composition, hotspots, like I said, which are really nice. Like you can turn them on and off. Everything can be turned on and off like before, um, and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is going to be better than the old way, but in my initial senses, it will be. I haven't played enough to know if I like it more or not, but initially, it feels better. This definitely I like better. It's the crop calendar with weather all in one. It also kind of shows future weather. Like you can look in the bottom right, September, October, November. You know, you can see the current time, current temperatures, things like that. You have your planting calendar. I think the contrasts are good. I love the dark background. I'm a dark mode user, so this is happy for me. Next up are the cows or the animal pastures on this map. I picked this map because I knew we had a cow pen. Uh, you can see that we have uh, cow and Angus beef cattle at 50 months. Um, I don't know how many we have. Obviously, there's no food. There's a little bit of food for them. Productivity. There's no water. Probably needs water. Uh, Meadow. It's just eating the meadow. Plenty of meadow food as well. So that's one of the new things. We'll get over to animals at some point. The next menu is contracts. On this map, currently, there's a wood transport contract, there's a mowing contract, a fertilizing contract, and a deadwood. So that's right. So the contracts that we had in Silver Run Forest are now in all of the maps. And there's some other newer contracts as well, like hoeing or spraying, rock pick. Like there's all sorts of um, different contracts. And then if we go up, you can see any active contracts that you may have picked. The other thing to make note, there's lots of videos on contracts, but they give you amount of time that you have to get it done. Like this one, you have 53 hours. It looks like this one, 15. And this isn't the amount of time you have to get it done. This is like, and then not just get it done, but it'll also come off the board. We scroll down. Next is productions. So we currently don't own any productions, but it shows you all the productions on the map. And what is really, really cool is it'll show you the recipes right here. Even if you don't own it, you can see what the recipes are. So, like, if you want to buy a production, you'll know up front what you need to bring to it to have it be able to work. Which before you'd have to go into the construction menu and you'd kind of see what you need, but it wouldn't give you the recipe until you bought it. So that is really, really cool. That is, I think, is an improvement. Our next menu is prices, which unfortunately we still don't have a search, but it is alphabetized, at least right now. Now, as you bring in production mods, new mods, people bring in mods, will their products and fill types still be alphabetized in here? I hope so. Also, as you can see, it automatically gives you where you can sell stuff and what the price fluctuation looks like all in one. Um, I like that. I like being able to see everything at once, that you don't have to, flip things to see it all. I like the fact now it's just a nice connected line. I think this is a improved menu. Um, and then you also can come in and jump and see your vehicles in here. Um, I wonder if you can sort. No, it doesn't look like you can sort by other things. But you can see all the vehicles. You hit one on the map. Like in this case, we have a couple tractors and some other farm material. You can get to the arrows by either going all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top. We have no hand tools. Our finances menu, which is just the same as the finances menu from 22. And then the statistics menu is pretty much the same statistics as the old menu. And then the last menu on this side is our settings, where you can save your game, you can change your game settings. Right, just like you would normally be able to seasonal growth, like whatever your menus you want. They're pretty much all the same as what they have been. Oops. And then you can go to general settings, or you can get to them through the arrows, flip between the two, which is really nice. And the settings are pretty much the same as they always have been. As you can see, I've changed the units to dollar, miles, Fahrenheit, acres. So those are the menus on this side. We'll go ahead here and jump over to the other side menus, and that would be right here, where you have brands, and you can see all the brands in game alphabetized. You can go over to vehicles, and they have drivable types of vehicles, loaders, trailers, cultivators, seating options, yield improvements would be like your sprayers, fertilizers, things like that, consumables, like all of your other things. Like this is pretty similar, except for it's just broken out differently, which I think it's going to take time to figure out and remember where everything is, but it might be it might be better. I don't know. This is one that I have to wait and see. Then we have our packs, and this is just kind of like what we had before. Like if we want to do sugarcane, here's kind of like everything you need to do sugarcane. So if we take a look here at rice, long grain rice, here's our long grain rice. Rice, you need old regular rice. Here you go. So that's nice. Here you have your used vehicle. Still just 4 things in here. And then, of course, there's the construction, animal dealer, all of those types of things. So these menus haven't changed much. But if we go into the construction one, you take a look again. It's kind of got like those. Takes you to a new menu where we have everything on the left instead of on the bottom, and then you can go through them. Gives you all the information you need. And then there's factories, animal pens, cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, others. Um, Mr. Sealy P called this the gobble machine. It's actually a light, uh, but I thought that was funny. Um, Lights, other things, decorations, things like that. And finally, sculpting. Always, like as usual, save before doing this. But you have plants, trees, you paint ground textures. As you can see, there's some nicer detailed ones to go with base ones. So yeah, so those are the menus in the game. Initially, I think it's going to be better for the most part. Um, but yeah, I think time will tell. Look, we have a little chicken coop right here. I'm surprised that didn't show up as animals. Maybe it's because we don't have any chicken, but we do have a cow. Anyways, and then in the next playthrough, we will jump into another learning video on FS25. And with that, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please join the channel if you want to get notifications of other new content I come out with. And as always, please comment down below with any questions, comments you may have on FS25 or on this stuff. I'll try to do my best to help you out. But with that, I just want to say thank you for watching and have yourself a great rest of your day. Goodbye.